Welcome to Max Rankings. Today, we will take a wide look at the most electrifying characters in fictional history. Crystal. In the Inhumans TV series, she never really demonstrated any lightning abilities. But in the comics, she is able to manipulate elements on an atomic level, giving them electric charge, and blasting them as electric bolts. Mako. In the entirety of the Avatar franchise, Mako has easily demonstrated the ability to control lightning much faster than other firebenders. He was able to put down a moan, even when he was not in total control of his body. Bikashu. After being supercharged by lightning and the hydroelectric mill, his powers increased exponentially. He was able to generate enough static charge to take an entire flock of Zues, plus he was able to lay some damage on the Onyx and even the mighty Mewtwo. Blanca. Blanca fights in a self-taught animalistic style. When using his signature attack, the Electric Thunder, he crouches and emits an electrical current shocking anyone and anything it touches. Blanca is strong enough to generate 150,000 volts of lightning. Miles Morales. Miles' body creates its own electrical energy through the process of bioelectrogenesis. His body is essentially able to create and produce electrical charges at will. This Venom abilities has somehow allowed him to defeat Electro in combat. Flash. The Flash moves at such super speeds that he is actually able to generate his own electricity. Basically, he harnesses this energy in the form of a lightning bolt, and tosses it at his enemies. He has used this ability to charge the Mother Box. Medev. Medev was the last guardian of Tirisfal, an ancient line of protectors bestowed with great powers to do battle with the agents of the Burning Legion. These magical powers grant him the ability to control lightning on much higher levels. Emperor Palpatine. One of the many powers Darth Sidious demonstrated more often is Force Lightning. As a master of the power, Darth was able to manipulate his Force Lightning like no one else, being able to arc at countless adversaries in a chain reaction, and even pinpointing its devastating effects on various internal systems of starships. Electro. Electro possessed the ability to bodily generate electrostatic energy which he could release or harness for a number of effects. He can control the amount of electricity he discharges, anywhere from a single volt to his full, 10 million volt charge at once. Enel. Enel was once the god of Skypiea who used his advanced observation hockey abilities, and Rumble Fruit to easily defeat the previous god. Since then, he's used both abilities to cast swift judgment across his kingdom, literally smiting anyone who opposes his rule with cascading beams of electrical energy. Static was created for the DC imprint, and later became part of the DC Comics universe. After being doused with a radioactive chemical by police, Static gained the power to create electric shocks and move metal objects. He has once used his power to energize the power ring of Green Lantern. Storm. With the power to control the weather, Storm created rain for many African tribes that were suffering through a drought. For a time, she was worshipped as a goddess but left that life behind to join the X-Men. She has seemingly been able to shut down a room of advanced sentinels. One of the primary sources of her powers is the Earth's electromagnetic field. Weather Wizard. Just like Storm in Marvel Universe, Weather Wizard has the ability to control the weather. He originally wielded a wand which he used to produce blizzards, summon lightning bolts, fly using air currents, produce fog and generate winds. His ability to kill without hesitation makes a more formidable opponent than Storm. Black Lightning. Black Lightning carries a metagene. Originally, he could only use energy that he stored up from another source. Later, however, He learned to naturally create energy, acting as his own personal generator. He can create electric constructs, into any shape of his choice. Raiden. Being one of the deities of Mortal Kombat is exactly what makes him the strongest fighter in the franchise. Raiden only takes a backseat to the action because his job is to watch over Earthrealm, choosing to intervene as little as possible. But when all else fails, he's proven to be capable of standing up against anyone in the Mortal Kombat franchise. Laxus. Laxus is capable of making people's hair stand on their ends, even without his Thunder Dragon Slayer powers. As one of the most powerful wizards from Fairy Tail who literally tried to take over the guild and the entire town, Laxus is able to intimidate anyone who passes him by, and he's got plenty of horsepower to back himself up. Out of all the users on this list, Laxus might have the closest relationship with his element, considering he likes to engulf it in his spare time. Kakashi, Sasuke and Day the Third Cage. While Kakashi or Sasuke may be prime examples with their Chidori, none can really surpass the thunderous abilities of the Cage, who leads a village literally renowned for its electrical powers. His most powerful ability of all is when he channels his electricity into his fingers, creating what he refers to as the strongest spear. With it, he can personally take on the eight-tailed beasts. Aries. A being with nigh unlimited power, defeating his physical form isn't enough. He's fueled by war and evil in men's hearts. So long as there is violence and conflict amongst men, Aries never dies. That said, Aries can teleport, uses necromancy, and has superhuman strength, mind control, energy projection, telepathy, and bend lightning to his will. Thor. Thor showed just how strong he was, when he overcame the loss of his hammer to fight back against his sister Hela. He also demonstrated that among all of the Avengers, he was the only one who could easily defeat Thanos. In the comics, he has been able to defeat both Beta Ray Bill and Silver Surfer in combat. Shazam. Billy Batson channels the powers of 6 immortal elders: Solomon, Hercules, Atlas, Zeus, Achilles and Mercury. Meaning he can summon the lightning of Zeus, move at the speed of Mercury, and use the strength of Hercules all at once. He has easily defeated Hercules, and some of the children of Zeus in battle. Black Adam. Just like Billy Batson, Adam channels the powers of 7 immortal Egyptian gods: Shu, Heru, Amun, Zehuti, Aton, Ma'an, and Isis. He has lived over 5,000 years and has fought countless battles. He defeated the entire Justice Society members. Punch a hole through Spectre's body, which is the living embodiment of God's wrath, overpowered Martian Manhunter, and keep an even fight with the Man of Steel himself. Zeus. He has vast supranational powers with a focus on weather control, but can accomplish nearly anything, including shape-shifting, resurrecting the dead, and creating new life. He has taken down Thor, in the Marvel Universe, and has also taken down both Shazam, and the Man of Steel in the DC Universe. Even though we love his omnipotent powers, our favorites is still the lightning bolt attacks. Overall, Zeus has proven to be the strongest Olympian god in history. Be sure to subscribe, and rank your version of the best lightning users in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.